Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're going to be looking at an album that's already been featured on the channel, which was over on the 5 artworks that I particularly like. But today we're talking about much more than just that. We're going in deep, really deep, to the balls. And that's with Imprecation and their demo EP compilation. That rhymed. I always get this wrong. Theurgia Goetia Summa. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I don't care. Look at that Chris Moyen artwork. Fucking gorgeous. Oh! And on the back, got some kind of one of those old wood engravings. Look at him, he's massive. He's either sulking or he's having a think. Or doing both. A couple of gazers up there having a look. Going, cool. Bloody size of that, Trevor. He's massive. Now, this is a beautiful release put out a couple of years back by Nuclear War Now Productions, and I really like the yellow variation of the logo as well. Got to be said. Got that gatefold action going on. Lovely stuff there. Lyrics there, and that stuff there, the band photo and the track listing. So on here you've got the promo 94 demo from 94, would you believe it? Then they've got the 7-inch Sigil of Baphomet EP from 93, and then they've got the Ceremony of the 9 Angles demo from 1992. Now, on all these releases, the only consistent members are Ruben Elizondo and Mark Beecher on their drums and bass, respectively, though Mark did vocals on the later promo, which was the 94 one. David Herrera did vocals on the first two, who also lends his pen and memory to the inner booklet that is zine styled. Look at that, you bastard. Oh, bloody phenomenal. And as you can see, I've got the, can you see the poster from there? Oh no, not quite. Well, yeah, see there? You see like that there. See, pentagram there, and then you got another one like there. That's the bottom of. Actually, if I just lift the camera up a little bit, maybe. There you go. Yeah, that's a Ceremony of the 9 Angles artwork right there. So cool stuff where that's concerned. Cool bit of artwork on the back as well. And this goes through like the history of the band starting and how they got in contact with certain people. Lots of stuff to write about on here. That's their first official band photo. Oh, look at that. All their faces are blurred right out, completely washed out. Some really cool shit in it. Nice amount of detail as well. Going into stuff. This really is a remarkable release. They really did do some excellent work on this. And then you got all that. This is the stuff I love as well, like the old flyers and demo covers. You've got the old Sigil Baphomet there, which was the artwork we saw a moment ago. And all that kind of, and they've played with some bands, boy. Look at this lot. Absolute Christness. Yeah, they've done some absolute belters. There's loads of stuff in there. Really, really good. And feel that wobble. Now, as some of you would have seen on the last video, we've got this picture disc action going on too. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's the Ceremony of the 9 Angles demo, but over on this side. Oh, the full Moyen work. I would get this out, but it's in there really tight. And oh fuck, let's get it out, shall we? And, oh, nearly frisbeed it then. That would have been shit. But yeah, look at that. Things I'll do for you, lot. Risking life, limb, and picture disc. Oh yes. And it'll look a bit ghouly. Oh my goat. Yeah, mate, all about that. Now, the sound. Oh, mate. I mean, those of you who are new here may not know this, but I'm a big fan of demo recordings. And this demo compilation, it's just a testament to why I love demo recordings so much. It's rough, it's dark, it's dirty, it's raw. It just sounds evil as fuck. And like, If you're not familiar with Imprecation, and I'm sure most of you are, but for those of you who aren't, this is like getting a blender, throwing Morbid Angel in there, throwing Incantation in there, and maybe some cyanide. You know, it's really dirgy, but it's got the speed when it needs it. You know, so this oozes dark death metal. And the Texans, when it comes to making death metal, those guys, they've got a formula. I don't know what it is, but they keep putting out bangers just all the time. You can't stop them. So, production-wise, like we mentioned, absolutely perfect. Everything cuts through. I mean, on the promo, the vocals are very low, like in the mix. You can hear the highs okay, but the growls, like sort of like some Will Rama styled lows in there, but they really do cut in. Like they're a bit buried. But at the same time, I don't know, you know, Mark was the bass player before then, and taking on vocals to replace Dave, I feel like maybe he was a bit shy and didn't want the vocals too loud, or maybe it was just one of those things where it just didn't come out the way they wanted. Who knows? But the promo is definitely my favourite thing on there. Nothing against Dave. His two demos are fantastic as well. Sigil of Baphomet is fucking excellent. The Ceremony of the Nine Angles demo is really good, but that's definitely their fastest works. So they do go a little bit slow, and they've still got their moments of speed. You know, there's still blast beats and stuff like that. Those really cool subtle keyboards that you know I like. But yeah, it'd have to be. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting an actual 7-inch of. So if anyone out there's just happening to be bootlegging anything, and you're like, oh, I've got a spare one there, Aaron, you can have it. That'd be absolutely wonderful. Not going to happen, but you know, still got to ask, haven't you? But yeah, so I can't find anything really to complain about on this other than the low vocals on the promo. But even then, it just, I don't know, it kind of sits kind of well, it kind of suits the sound. But it don't get much eviler than this when it comes to death metal. I mean, this is probably the closest you can get to sort of black metal without it being black and death metal. It is just straight up death metal. But if that makes sense, I know it doesn't, but it's how it says in my head. You know, that's the darkest you can go before you start lurking over to the other side, and it is fucking gnarly. Yeah, really, really, really recommend this. It's an absolute classic. And well, even if you don't like it, at least then you can say, well, I heard it and it's on the resume, as it were. Yeah, mate, look at that. Even the moon's begging for it. Come on, listen to us. Great stuff. Shrouded in Gore, great tune. And don't get it twisted. This ain't a band that sings about gore and shit like that, as that title may sort of suggest, but we're looking absolute occultism. Like there's like some gore in there, but not where it's over the top. It's usually involving or around the death and desecration of Christ and whatnot. And this was in the early 90s when that stuff was still a bit taboo. I mean, you know, these guys' previous bands, they would get the cops calling them all the time by the local neighbours saying that they were up to something evil and demonic. But yeah, demonology in here. You've got your these like nightmarish landscapes, just really cool stuff like that. You know, a bit of imagination. It's not just all in your face. Oh, I fucking put my knob up your nose and make your eyeball pop out and put an axe up your cunt and fucking whatever. You know, and I ain't got a problem with none of that stuff. But every now and then you want to think with your art. You know, you got. Sometimes your art demands of you what you demand of it. You know, you've both got to put the effort in sometimes, and this is worth every minute of it. I love it. It's 37 minutes of just pure satanic dark death metal, and it's just whew, Halloween music at its finest. So, Imprecation, Theurgia Goetia Summa. Fucking stupid. Just call it the demo compilation, you cunt. Get it? It's brilliant. at least check it out. Make it happen. That's enough from me today. You know what to do. Crack on.